You, sir, moved 4.74. How many? 4.76 tons of gravel today.
Look at that. All this muscle right here. Are you enchanted? Because I am. Greetings, yo folks. I'm Sean the Modern Yeoman, and as tempting as it is to look at my surroundings and think of spring, perhaps get the garden started, I know from past experience that that would be an unwise move because we probably have many more frosty nights between now and the end of April. I'm looking at all this gorgeousness and I'm holding off. Anyways, quick update on my turkeys. I'm happy to report that all 8 of them, all 8 turkey chicks that we picked up last week, have survived the week. Despite what I know about turkey attrition, we still have all 8 of them with us. So our investment in turkey meat so far has held out, and we're very pleased. Anyways, what are we doing today? Well, I got an intriguing call from my friend Nate Kraemer. He said he needed some help on a project. He didn't tell me what the project was, but I jumped and I said, let me know when I can show up and help. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. Love it if you guys can join me. It's a mystery to me what we'll actually be doing today, but let's hop in the car, head over to the Kraemers and find out. Exclusive sneak peek. Hi, friends. So I made it to the life that you all know and love. The Kraemer life. Like I said at the beginning of this video, I had no idea what the project was when I set out this morning. Looking around, I think I have an idea.
We saved the hardest part for you.
I remarked, it was years ago now, but I've remarked in the past how much I love shoveling and digging things.
Yeah, but you specifically said dirt. Today's not dirt.
Today's something a little more onerous, perhaps, and that's gravel. So walk us through the labor today, my friend.
Yeah, so it's going to be putting down this landscape fabric. This stuff is not water permeable, so water will retain on this.
Okay.
It has to drain off. Helping Katie with putting all the tarp down. The problem we've been having, especially yesterday, was the wind picks up.
Oh, yes.
It blows it and it makes it really hard to do the job.
Yeah.
And then once we have the tarp, then it's going to be spreading. Currently, that's 5 tons of gravel. It's half inch or something like that.
Yeah, it looks like that, yeah.
But then we also have a drainage ditch that I'm doing, or a French drain trench that I'm doing. And I'm in the last portions of clearing out all the dirt and getting to grade properly. Then it's going to be taking the 3/4 inch gravel that I have in the back of the truck and scooping it into the drain so that way we can start laying down the pipe.
Got it. Okay.
So lots of gravel work today.
Lots of gravel work today. Hey, it's chilly. That'll warm us up.
We'll definitely get warm.
Awesome. All right. Well, cool. I guess let's get to it, huh? So as we've been going about this endeavor, one thing that we've learned is that we've been losing tools at a frightening rate. And so I made the proclamation that anytime I set a tool down, I'm going to announce it to everyone here. I'm setting this tool here. And just as I was saying that, I had set my hammer right over there and the hammer was gone. But then I turned around, Katie had the hammer. So from now on, we're announcing where we're setting our tool. So it's been a few hours, but we've successfully transformed a mound of rocks into a pretty decent looking little landscape here. Nate, what will this area be used for? Remind us again.
Well, this is really just kind of, we walk through it a lot. We don't really use it. I guess maybe collecting piles of stuff. But the issue that we had here was that the mud, or the, the soil is clay. And when it rains, it just becomes mud.
It's a soup. Yeah.
It's just gross.
Yep.
And so we needed to do this to make it easier to walk from the carport to the house, easier to bring feed and stuff to the animals. You know, we walk in this a lot.
Yeah.
Like this is kind
It's
of
a
ground
highly
zero.
trafficked area right here.
Yeah.
So now that we've gotten one pile, it's pretty clear that there will be multiple piles necessary. But I think this is good progress. This feels good to have done. We're going to get some food. So I don't think any of us have eaten at all today.
Katie's cooking up a storm.
It smells
in there.
good. If you
smells
could
so good.
smell this through the magic of YouTube,
Yeah, it smells
chef's
good.
kiss. We're going to go eat, but then I think it's on to phase 2,
Yep.
which will show you what Nate has done with Earth is a sight to behold. And stay tuned because I'll show you what he's done. It's pretty cool. So I came here to work, but little did I know, I also came here for a fine dining experience. Look at what Katie has prepared. Katie, I know you just described this meal on film a minute ago, but would you care to describe what you've concocted for us? No.
No. It's basically just a vegetable medley fried rice. And then I just made a scratch sauce. So it's got carrots, asparagus, Brussels sprouts, onions, and then
Eggs.
and then the fried rice, the rice and the eggs, and then I made a sauce out of just threw together some stuff, some rice vinegar, some soy sauce, some honey, and garlic, and then I threw sesame seeds on top.
Are you enchanted? Because I am. If only you could taste this, because this is hitting the spot after a long day of work, and we still got some work ahead of us, but this will give us the strength we need to continue.
Yeah.
So good. Thank you, Katie. This is a big, long trench in the ground.
Yeah.
Whatever could this be?
So this is my French drain.
Okay.
We were having issues with water getting into the crawl space during heavy rains.
Yes.
So this will prevent that, hopefully. So 5 days ago, we rented a ditch witch and did this trench here. And for the last 4 days, I've been spending moving the dirt that's pushed out of the trench or dug out of the trench from the ditch witch. Way more work than I thought it was going to be. Hindsight, I should have gotten a backhoe, like a mini excavator, and just did it that way and then moved all the dirt with the mini X. But it is what it is. So,
And it's a beautiful thing.
so now water runs from the start here and it goes all the way around the house, about probably 30 feet away from the house down the hill. And so we shouldn't have any more issues with water getting into the crawl space.
And Nate, you've tested out to make sure that the water, when it starts there, it seeks its level and it goes down through here, over here, and all the way down, correct?
Right, yeah. It's slow moving, but it moves.
That's perfect.
It flows downhill. The real magic with the French drain is you get a, what is it? What kind of tube is it? It's a perforated, corrugated tube, 4 inches.
Yes.
You get that about 3 inches off the ground with gravel underneath it. And what happens when heavy rain, water comes up from the soil and water comes from the top right down, and it collects inside that perforated tube and then travels downhill.
Out, yes.
So you need at least a 1% grade, which is 1 inch every 10 feet.
So our next step is we are going to fill the bottom of the trench with approximately 3 to 4 inches of
3
gravel.
inches.
Okay.
Yep, 3 inches of gravel. And we want to try to stay as level as we can with the base because I've already graded.
Got it.
So
Awesome. Well, let's get to it. What you doing, Katie?
Well, you know, playing a little game.
American Gladiators.
Yep.
So the gravel has been laid, the base layer. Here we go. It's laid. So now, time to lay some pipe, right, Nate? And so you're getting this shroud layer off because
I'm getting the sleeve off.
the sleeve off because Tennessee clay isn't conducive to this outer layer of fabric. It would block these little holes from taking in the water in the drain. So we're taking this off.
I'll probably end up filling it with gravel just so it doesn't get full of dirt over time.
Clogged up.
I'll probably fill that with gravel. There you go. Yep, go for it.
Well, Nate,
Yeah, Sean.
I think we may have reached the end of our gravel.
Getting, oh, yes, right in my face. Very, very close, huh?
Yeah, I've got, I don't know, half of mine to just dump that stuff into there. That's your call.
I'll show you that. That's a good idea. Let's do it.
Well, I think we're going to call it a day, and it's been a day, Nate.
It's been a day.
The trench is not finished, but like I said, I think we're off to a pretty good start.
Yeah.
I mean, you'll obviously need more gravel, and there'll be a little bit more labor involved in filling that up. But it looks good, and so does this area.
Yeah, this is going to be awesome when it's done. You, sir, moved 4.74. How many?
4.76.
4.76 tons of gravel today.
Look at that. All this muscle right here.
You're going to feel it back there.
Oh, my 40-year-old body is going to feel this quite intensely tonight. I'm so glad you guys invited me out to help. I would come out tomorrow, but I think we're going to be getting some rain.
Lots of rain.
Lots of rain in this whole area. This will be a test of, it'll be interesting to see your drainage system tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Nate.
Yeah, that's a good point, yes.
Yeah, you'll get to see
Fingers crossed it actually works.
You'll get to see it in action. Hey, Winston, are we buds? I think we're buds. I think we are. But anyways, Katie, Nate, as always, thanks for having me out here. Thanks for letting me join the fun. And I can't wait to see how this progresses.
How is it that you're saying thanks when you did all the work and we invited you to come do work? Shouldn't we be saying thanks to you?
I started this video with the premise that I love shoveling stuff. And I'm not kidding. I really do love shoveling stuff. So, thank you.
Well, there you go. You're welcome.
And yes, I will bill you guys. That will be in the mail. But other than that, I think we're good.
Well, I'm glad you don't know where our address is. You don't even know where to send the check.
I have no idea how to get here. I wake up and I'm here.
It's magical.
Check these guys out if you haven't. I know you all have. But if for whatever reason you haven't, their link is down there. Please check them out. Thanks, guys.